as I've said, I'm running a contest where a person can win a free comic book. Now, seeing as how this will be posted on Wednesday, May 8th, and comics came out Wednesday, May 1st, I want to put the question out there, which comic came out last week sold the most copies on Wednesday? Now, there are a lot of...
Is that in our store?
In our store, in the Worcester location, what comic do you think sold the most copies on Wednesday, May 1st? Now, whoever guesses correctly, I guess if multiple people guess the correct one, it'll be kind of a roll of the dice thing. Whoever guesses it correctly will win a copy of that comic because we'll sell another one. How about it? That'd be great. But it's just a simple little thing. I think about it every week. I mean, I'm supposed to, but again... it's just one of those things.
That would help with your order.
It would. Absolutely.
That is really interesting. Do we know if we keep with the national trends, or do we buck the trends sometimes? Do we have like an interesting subculture of
I'm just curious what our customers are finding most interesting, or just the best comic from that week. What people are liking the most. So
you know what you should give away instead
is the one that
sold
the least.
That sold the least. You could get like 8 copies of it.
10 copies for anyone who guesses the right answer. That'll get rid of all of them in the store.
I'd like... Does this count subscribers? Because we have a lot of subscribers who buy books, too.
We do, but it's just the comic for that week that generates the most buzz.
Okay.
I'm always looking to find out what people are interested in every week. I want to know what they're reading. See what's good, what they like, what they don't like, what writer changes they think are better or worse, or the art. I love to hear all those things. So this, just think about it, or even look at the shipping list on the Diamond website. You can email us, podcast@thatseed.com. Or Kevin at thatseed.com. No. Okay.
Or you can give us a call on the number that we actually have.
What is that number, Evan?
It is 508-499-ZORG. ZORG.
Wow.
Yep.
Did we pick that?
I searched for a number that we could make something decent out of the letters.
That's cool.
Zorg. Zorg. That will be our answering machine.
Awesome. So you can either call or email us. Let us know what you think was the most popular comic on that particular Wednesday, May 1st. And the winner will get a free copy of that issue. Try it out if you haven't, or maybe, give it to someone that you know if you already have it, and share the love.
Speaking of podcasts, at thatseed.com, Kevin.
Yes.
We did get an email from Stan Hosmer last week, who was filling us in on The Watchmen.
Oh, that's right.
Matt,
we were talking about...
Did you take a look at that?
Oh, yep, I saw that. Thanks a lot, Stan. Appreciate the info there. That was some cool information for us to go. It was Silk Spectre, who is the Nightshade. We were trying to remember which of the Watchmen cast was developed from which older characters. Silk Spectre had me stumped. Stan jumped in. Nightshade, who was teamed up with Captain Atom. And, of course, Dr. Manhattan was based on Captain Atom. And Ozymandias, who I also had no idea about this, was Peter Cannon Thunderbolt, who I believe they revived recently, right?
Pretty recently, yeah. I did not know any of those.
I did not know any of those existed.
Any of those characters. Well, DC uses Captain Atom in some of their books now. He did have a few series himself. But thanks for the correction, Stan. We're big enough to admit when we're wrong, and we appreciate that, so we can all know the knowledge.
Yes.
It's contributing to a better world. So I thought for this Godzilla-themed week, I was trying to come up with some comic trivia. This isn't, I think, for a prize or anything. This would be a pride thing. I think this might be something Stan might know, as the only person that I know for a fact is listening to this podcast.
Hey, Stan!
Hey, Stan! Okay. So, as we all know, Godzilla has been in comic form ever since the 50s when he came out. But he had a run on Marvel for a couple of years in the 70s. And they really threw him into the universe there. The Avengers would show up, and Spider-Man would show up, and everybody.
I would love to see that movie.
That would be sweet movie.
They're coming out with an Avengers 2 and a Godzilla film next year.
Maybe that's gonna be a good crossover, and they can take on like Thanos.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good one. All of Marvel's Godzilla stories are reprinted in a Marvel Essentials, I believe. If you want to read them, I believe we should have one in stock.
We do.
Somewhere.
We have a few in stock.
All right, great. So my trivia question out there, my attempt at a stumper is Shield had a special Godzilla unit. Who was the agent that was heading up Shield's special anti-Godzilla unit?
Oh, that's a good question.
All right, yeah.
I'm always interested to know more about Shield personnel.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So, once again, email your answers to podcast@thatse.com or call the phone number that we just gave, 508-499-ZORG.
Matt, anything else mentioned before we sign off?
Oh, I would go ahead and say, for this question here, go ahead and put your thinking caps on, right? Thinking caps when you're trying to figure out the answer here. And if you think you got it, go ahead and give us an email or a call.
Just want to say as well, for more contests, definitely check out our email newsletter where we have a few more contests. On there, we have
a lot of weekly contests.
We're
practically giving away.
We like to give tons of people opportunities to explore more in the store and get people participated. So definitely check out our email newsletter for more contests as well.
I think that's it for this week. Be sure to stop in and get your Godzilla tickets.
Free comics, we got plenty of them still.
Yep. Yeah, so that's all. I'm going to play the rest of Jose Navedo's song, and you'll play us out.
Awesome.
All right. So long, everybody.
See you next week.